Excellent. Greetings, Kwali Tonali. Greeting your heart, your love, and your heart. Dr. Will Evans. My name is Gerardo Omar Marin, good friend of Johnny's from school days in Colorado and adventure travel in New Zealand, and just a brother forever. And I just got to watch a clip, one of your videos, that to me, I call it just connection to the healing energies of the earth. And I was really inspired because we have been having conversations around really utilizing film as a tool to educate, touch, and inspire all of our people to, first and foremost, create experiences for themselves to be with nature and to listen to nature and to connect with nature and to heal with nature and to have fun and enjoy nature. And I really appreciate the way you combined an educational experience and really hit the home in the hearts of people to recognize our interdependence with nature and the health of nature. I feel like you did a really amazing job, and we're very, how would I say, the language you used was very accessible. And I was thinking, wow, this is great for my father to listen to, or a couple of my friends that sometimes are thrown off by some of the lexicon that some environmentalists might use. So I really appreciate this, how down to earth you are in the way you communicated, and at the same time, you spoke with so much passion. And right away I was thinking, I want to work with this doctor, I want to collaborate, I want to support his efforts, I want to serve his cause, which is our cause. And I started to think of translating it into Spanish and working with it a little bit to share it with some of the teenagers that I work with, as I also am a steward of the land, a steward of the people, and am dedicated to waking up more hearts and more creativity and more love in our youth and in our multi generations to be guardians and servants and players in this great game of restoring harmony and balance in all of our systems. And I see you doing that, and Johnny has shared a lot with me about you, and I feel like I got to know you just by watching that little clip. So I was really inspired to get to personally share this with you and thank you from my heart, and tell you that I would love to meet you someday and share with you someday, and yeah, share with you some of our the work that we're doing out here and some of our intentions as I'm studying now after working with teenagers and doing mentoring and national movement organizing, now really focusing on my studies of healing arts, of acupressure and traditional Mexican healing art, as I got into psychology for a while and really want to work in healing traumas and that live in the body, and doing that through some holistic practices, some ancient practices, some of the new practices as well, some of the new Western modalities. So I'm learning some of the Chinese stuff right now, studying psychology, European-based, and some of our also Mesoamerican ways as well, cosmologies, meaning to life, connection to land elements, prayer, ritual, and also making it accessible to youth, to families, to even my Christian and Catholic families. So really working on being a bridge and learning how to speak the language of all of our peoples and really connect us, unite us, create experiences that bring out the best of us, bring out the joy, and really empower us to cultivate our skills and our talents and our gifts, and know that we are invited to bring them forward and to be honored and proud to be able to contribute to all of this. So I'd love to be able to be in touch with you, and I've been talking with Johnny about coming out to visit Aspen in Colorado, and I dream of it, and I pray that I can sometime soon to come share and to come feel the energy there with you all and to come share nourishment. In the meantime right now, until I cultivate the means, I'm going to focus on my studies and my practices and work with a few of my elders out here and serve them as well so we can help sustain them, and love to stay in touch. So I'll give my information to Johnny, and I'll continue to follow you and your work and look forward to corresponding. And if you're ever out in the Bay Area, I live in North Oakland, border of Berkeley, where I do most of my community work and study. And you have a home out here anytime. We live in a cooperative house with a great healing food and medicine garden and a trampoline and a healing meditation and yoga room. All the goods, lots of instruments to play with. And speaking of that, I would love to share with you some music. I want to blast some of my love to you. And as I'm just learning how to play it, I'm creating space. I'm looking for some teachers so I can really learn some songs. And for now, I'll just transmit from my heart to your heart and to all those around you, all your friends and family. Be well, and I'm glad we're connected. So this is an instrument, a flute made out of barro, out of clay, made here actually in San Jose area, with two different chambers, so that when you play the two together, there's a harmony that's sounded. And a lot of the flutes are used in healing practices, and I'm slowly starting to practice and study sound healing work, which I'll get to share with Johnny in a little bit, so please make sure to ask him about it. Where after doing some acupressure, I'll play with a few rattles and seashells and a conch, and then a couple flutes and even a little didgeridoo that helps just get the body into a deep state of peace and relaxation, because in that state is where our body can release stress and story or anything that we don't need, make more space for all that creative love to circulate. So I play to you from my heart.